Okay, and I'll ask my third question.
Mm-hmm. Bring it on.
So, Dakota Wayne, tell us something we don't know about you.
I mean, the viewers probably don't know anything about me.
True.
Or should I tell the viewers something you don't know about me?
I mean, you can take it in any direction you'd like.
Okay, I gotta think about that.
Over another sip of Wisnik.
Damn it, I want to answer it, but like it's not so much as coming to my head. Like, should I tell like a silly anecdote of my teenage years where I did something really dumb and silly? Or like, should I bear a secret of my heart? But then I get anxious. I'm like, what are the secrets of my heart? If they're really a secret of my heart, why would I know them?
I mean, since we're getting into geopolitics later,
Okay.
maybe we should go with silly.
Okay. Silly. Something we don't know. Okay. The first answer that came into my head, I should trust my gut.
Yeah.
When I was, it's going to be such a teenage, like, wah, wah, wah moment. But it's actually, it's two moments together.
Go ahead.
That, I mean, right now, I barely drink alcohol. I just I like it. I enjoy the taste. I've never had a problem with like drinking too much or too often. I don't think it's in my DNA to be an alcoholic. I just like being drunk is not like a sensation that I really crave. But when I was a teenager, of course, there were times where I took it too far. There are two moments where I got really, really drunk, and both had the same outcome. The first moment was I was 17, and I was going with my parents to visit some universities. This is what the Americans do. It's okay, you're gonna apply to these universities. You should visit, meet some students, maybe walk around the campus, get a feel for it, maybe meet a professor. And of course, sometimes you do interviews in person there. So I was going to visit New York University, which I thought was really cool when I was 17. I mean, it sounds like a cool university still. I didn't end up going for many reasons. But the night before, we stayed in New Jersey with my cousin's family. They live in, I think, oh my God, I might get some family flack for this, but I think West Orange. One of these
West Orange.
West Orange.
Is there an East Orange?
I would have to look on a map. My New Jersey knowledge is thankfully fading into the distance. Sorry, any viewers from New Jersey, but as a New Yorker, I have to shit on New Jersey. And it's like, a kind of suburban community not too far from the city. In the morning, you take the train into the city. It's quite easy, quite comfortable. You don't have to drive in the city. And my cousin, who's about my age, was like, yo, do you like to drink and party? Me with 17 was like, heck yes, I do. And she took me to a party of her friends.
Okay.
I mean, I think she was a year or two older. So she took me to a house party that her friends were having in New Jersey.
And they were already students?
Yeah, we were all still in high school. So they were maybe a year older than me. At the last year of high school, I was my third year in high school.
Okay.
So it was all kosher. Well, I mean, underage drinking in the States is never good. But of course, come on, I don't have to say anything to that. And of course, our parents were like, all right, like we're like not the strict family. Just don't, hurt yourself, whatever. So we went to the party and I was super socially awkward back then. I was sitting there like sipping my drink. It's absolutely out of a film, beer pong. People are like, oh, yeah. This is what American teenagers sound like when they party.
Your imitation sounds like this guy from Star Wars Episode 1. The flying creature.
Annie! Watto, I think his name is.
Watto, yeah. So a bunch of Wattos around the beer pong table.
More or less Wattos around the beer pong. I mean, there's some cool people. I had some conversations, but I was awkward and I didn't really know what to do. And every 5 seconds you take a sip. I might have ingested some other herbs that also were altering my consciousness. Yep. And I found myself very, very, very drunk and a bit spinning around at the end of the night. And I was like, to my cousin, I was like, hey, I gotta go home. I'm tired. She's like, okay, I can take you home. I'm still going to hang here, but my boyfriend can drive you home. He's not been drinking. We were relatively responsible. When he's not been drinking, so he'll drive you home. It's a 5-minute drive. He'll come back. I was like, okay, thanks. And, I stand up and then I'm like, whoa. And what I do is I'm like, okay, either I'm going to vomit or I'm going to shit my pants. I don't know which. My mind is not functioning correctly.
It has to come out from either direction.
Something is coming.
Yeah.
It's like the moment where which one of it? Is it Mary or Pippin who knocks the skull down in the mines of Moria? And you hear the drums from the deep and you're like, something's coming.
Yeah.
So I drunkenly stumble into the living room. But for some reason, I paused and looked at what they were doing. They were playing Mario Kart on the Nintendo 64. My generation of video games. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, dude, let me get in on this. Sit down. We play Rainbow Road.
Ooh.
For anyone who knows Mario Kart, this is the most difficult level.
Yep.
The road is a rainbow that stretches and winds through space, but there's no railing. So if you fall off, you go into space. I aced it. I have never driven the Rainbow
While being
Road.
Drunk.
Yes, we did split screen 4-player. I did not fall off once, and I won.
That's impressive.
I know. Immediately stand up, go outside, and I'm like, okay, which one's going to happen? My body sends me the signal, and I made a split-second decision. So I walk to the side of the house in the shadows, still on their front lawn, but kind of like in the sides.
Yep.
Like if you drove by, you wouldn't immediately see me. Pull down my pants, and I pooped on their front lawn.
Nice.
Did not tell anyone. Got the ride home. I don't know if my cousin ever knew. I don't know if anyone at the party ever connected me to the incident, but I never heard anything about it again.
Cool. I mean, and now it's for everyone to see on the internet.
I did some silly things when I was a teenager.
So the second incident was the same thing, basically?
I don't want to tell a super long story again.
Yeah.
The second incident was a bit similar.
Okay.
Involving a Mexican wedding. That's all I will say.
Okay.
I was 19
Let's leave
at
it
the time.
to the imagination.
Since then, I've really curbed I've been able to control myself and not get so drunk when I drink, and to the point where I cannot control my bowels.
Cool.
I'm responsible now. Hi, Mom and Dad. Okay.
That being said,
a sip
between questions
to pooping on someone's lawn.
Indeed.
Yes.